Hi guys, welcome back to another video. Thank you so much for being here today. I'm so excited to share this topic with you today. So my name is Serena and we are going to be talking about what you need to do, the 3 major things that you need to do if you are in the dark night of the soul in order to survive it. This is a hard topic. If you are in the dark night of the soul right now, if you've been in one before, just know that I'm there with you. I've been through many dark nights of the soul in my life, just came out of one, and also went through one when I was in my twin flame relationship. Most all twin flames go through this dark night of the soul upon entering their relationship and upon the beginning of, so a lot of times meeting your twin flame can spur a dark night of the soul, or you might be going through a dark night of the soul right up until you meet your twin flame, and then it kind of continues a little bit afterwards. So this is common for so many twins. So the first thing that you need to do, which you're already doing right now, basically is watch this video. And when you watch this video, what you need to understand is that you're here for a reason, okay? So you're already, number one, acknowledging that you might be in a dark night of the soul. And if you're watching this video, you probably already are, because you already know on an intuitive level that that's what's going on for you right now. So congratulations, you're here. It's okay. We are all going through it. We've all been through it. So you're okay. We're here. And I'm here with you, and we feel you, and just know that you can handle this, okay? So the second thing that you need to do is you have to stop resisting it. So I know for me, when I was in my dark night of the soul, it was leading up to my twin flame relationship. I was on this massive cross-continental camping trip through Africa, and we were meant to be filming a basic, a TV show. And so it was like a basic documentary series. And so we had worked so long and so hard to try and get this thing off the ground. I put $8,000 of my own dollars into this thing to try and get it up off the ground. Lost all of that money. It didn't work out. So without going too far into it, the beginning of my dark night of the soul was releasing this project. I thought this was going to be my life's work. I thought this was going to be the most amazing thing I ever created. I was so excited. I was so passionate about it. I put all of my energy into it. Yes, Bubba, I put all of my energy into it. And when that started to fall away, I felt like a deep chasm open up within me. And I was honestly depressed. It was so hard for me to let go of this project and of this direction in my life. And that was also with another previous partner. So I was with another partner at the time when I met my twin and when I was going through this dark night of the soul. And, my confidence had been eroded completely from a narcissistic codependent dynamic. So that's a whole nother thing, which is a whole nother video. But my dark night of the soul began with that. So it was like no confidence, mourning the death of this ultimate project, of the direction I thought my life was going in. And what you have to understand about that is the more you resist it, right? The dark night of the soul is coming upon you because you need to let go. You need to let go of where you think you're supposed to be, where you think your life is headed, because there's actually so much better things out there for you. This is why the dark night of the soul comes. It doesn't come because it's trying to ruin your life, or because you're a bad person, or because of any of that stuff. It actually is coming in order to grow you, to teach you things, to expand you to new levels of love within yourself. And so when we resist the things that are falling apart for us, what we're actually resisting is our own up-leveling. It just doesn't feel like it at the time, right? So if you are in this dark night of the soul, what you have to know is it's okay to let go. It's okay to let things fall apart. It's okay to be afraid. It's incredibly scary to be in the dark night of the soul because we can't see beyond, right? We're just in this pit, in this hole, and we can't see beyond that. And so it's terrifying because we don't actually know, is it going to get any better? But I'm here to tell you it is going to get better, and it's meant to bring better into your life. But we have to let go of all that old stuff. So the third thing that you must do in order to survive this dark night of the soul is you have to pour love into yourself. You have to give yourself everything that you need, even if it seems silly, even if it seems strange, even if you can't understand why you're doing it, okay? So back when I was in my dark night of the soul, during my twin flame relationship, I was doing all kinds of things to pour love back into myself, because the dark night of the soul is going to tear you down. Yeah. The dark night of the soul is going to tear you down, and you have to let it, because it wants to build a new version of you. And so when you let it tear you down, you're going to be at your base level. You're probably going to be at your lowest. If you're not already at your lowest, you're probably going to be at your lowest that you've ever been. And so what you need to do is you need to pour that love back into yourself. So meditating, allowing yourself to open, to receive the guidance and the love that the universe wants to give to you. There was a few things that I did for myself that were incredibly powerful. And one, my mantra was, I love myself. And I just repeated this all day, every day. When I was doing the dishes, I love myself, I love myself, I love myself. When I was meditating, bless you, bless you. I love myself, I love myself, I love myself, I love myself, over and over and over again, as many times as I could throughout the day. When I was doing anything, it was just repeating, I love myself, I love myself, I love myself. And that helped me get through a lot. I also started writing letters to myself. Every morning I would get up and I would write a letter to myself. What do I need to hear today? Tap into your higher self, tap into your source, your spirit, God, whatever it is that makes you feel connected to the universe at a large. And I would write from that space, okay, what does Serena need to hear today? She's in a low spot. Does she need to hear something about her confidence, about her beauty, about her direction in life? What is it that I need to hear today? And give myself that love and give myself the permission to feel that love. Because without pouring all of this love back into yourself, it can take so much longer to come out of the dark night. And now that's not to be said, there's a lot to be said about divine timing. 100%, you're meant to come out of the dark night when you're meant to come out of the dark night. But through understanding that this is where you're at, stopping the resistance to it, allowing things to fall apart, allowing yourself to be sad, allowing yourself to be upset, allowing yourself to be scared, and then pouring all of that love back into yourself, finding it in the depths within you. You have to go to some dark places, but you have to learn to love that darkness. And when you love that darkness, the resistance stops and you can find the beauty in the dark night of the soul. It doesn't have to be all suffering. It doesn't have to be all ugliness and terrible and negativity. You can be in the dark night and still be at peace with where you are. And that's what makes you thrive through the dark night rather than just surviving it, right? Because we all just want to make peace with where we're at and be okay, and then move forward from that place of love. So when you're really pouring that love into yourself and you're giving yourself everything that you need during that time, what you really, really will find is that that opens you up so much larger to all of the beautiful things that are coming to you after the dark night, after that transition is over and you're ready to move into the beautiful new reality that is meant for you. That is, you'll already be calibrated to it through giving yourself all that love. You will already be calibrated to your new reality, and the transition will be so much smoother, and you'll be able to move into that space with beauty and grace and love. And I know I can make this sound easy when it's not, because when you're in the dark night, it is hard and it is gritty and it is dark. But you can be the own light for yourself in that time. And I want that for you, you know? So you can do this. You are meant for more, and you are going to come out of it on the other side okay. So give yourself permission. Just give yourself permission to do what you need to do. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you're looking for more support, check the links below. I have so much to offer this year. 2024 is going to be an amazing year. We can already feel it. Thank you for watching. Subscribe, comment down below. What new videos do you want to see from me this year? I would love to hear from you. How are you doing? What's going on in your twin flame journey? Big love, Serena.